Hello, everyone. Let's see if YouTube wants to work today. Over to you, to YouTube. How are you doing? Good? Does it work? It says it's working. Carrie, thank you for gifting 20 subs. Thank you so much. For the gifted subs. I don't know. It says, again, it says excellent connection, but, anything? No? Bueller? Not live? Yeah. I don't think it is. I don't know. I don't know. I had a really productive day yesterday, but I did not work on the OBS stuff. Why is it always when I start my stream? I swear, am I allergic to something here? Because every time, it's like right when I start my stream, suddenly I have to sneeze. I was fine before. It's always during my intro, I feel like. And I'm just crazy. Okay, so let's see. I tried this last time and it didn't work. Let's try it again just for it to not work again. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what the hell is going on. You know what? I just don't feel like. I'm not even gonna look at it. Who cares? It doesn't work. Whatever. I'm Commander Shepard. We have other stuff to do. I don't have time to. I don't have time to figure out why a multi-billion-dollar company's thing isn't working, and it can't tell me why it's not working. Who knows? Whatever. So last time we were working on this big train thing, and then now I was trying to figure out how do I make this not look stupid. So I was trying to figure out what kind of stuff we could do for that. But I think maybe today is also a good time to try to focus on more of the buildy production stuff because we have these phase 5 objectives. Oh, we should also have... We need to figure out where we're going to put our blueprint designer, and then I think there's one final milestone we haven't completed yet.
Now that's more like it.
And this thing. Plates all clad. BugX, thank you so much for gifting 5 subs. Thank you for your generosity. Oh, 5,000 all clad. Okay. Shy Guy, thank you for the 113-month resub. Chrissy, thank you so much for the 93 months. Welcome back. Naros, thanks for the 43 months.
Also, 93 is a good number and cozy.
93 is a good number? All right. It's a nice round. 93. 10,000? Oh my god, I just saw that said 10,000. Okay. 5,000 all clad and 10,000 iron plate. That'll be a while. Alright. We'll just let that refill. Okay. Where to even begin? We gotta pick a thing and focus on it. And that thing is gonna be this stuff we need to get going into a into storage maybe. Oh, and then this. The oscillators we need to get here, I think, is what we were thinking of doing. We're making the oscillators over by the diamond thing. I can show you the world. At 45 kilometers per hour. Oh god, please don't die. Oh god, we're going too far. No, we're fine. Okay, remember this mess? Bless this mess. Who did this? Who was here? Who made a monstrosity? Oh, the spaghetti, right. I tried to make it neat, but it was just such a mess of crap that we're gonna have to figure out what we want to do with that. So where to begin? Past Anne. Past Anne was here. She was here and she had not the patience for this, I think. Hi, DB. Okay. I need the... Okay, so that's making the regular oscillators. We need the neural quantum processor, which is the thing I have on the right side of the screen. Oh, that's the byproduct. Okay. Right. Okay, so that's what we're making in this thing. The quantum encoder. Right. And then this is full of this stuff. Which will flush, and then that goes back. Okay, and then this is being uploaded. It's slow. Okay. So, this thing is used in that thing, which we need 256 of. So, I only need 256 of these to finish that. How many do we have? 1. Great. 1. Excellent. Good start. 1 is more than 0. Fast math. And you're supposed to make 3 per minute. 6 per minute. Okay. And then that is used to make the AI expansion server. I don't think we should be expanding our AI. Is anyone else worried about expanding the AI? I'm a little worried about it, if I'm being forthcoming about how I feel. Alright, so we're making the oscillators and the neural quantum processors here. We need those 2 things plus the mag field generators to make the AI expansion servers. God, this sounds like just retro encabulator 9000. I'm sure it's fine. I think it's fine. Ada seems like she knows what she's doing and can be trusted. I think that's okay. Well, I don't know where to even begin because so we need to get this plus that. Oh, but the thing is we really only need it, like I said, we only need 256. So we need this. We just need it to make the 256 and then we can make that thing, we can like take the processors out of the dimensional storage and just make it wherever. Okay, and then, we have to finish this milestone, I think, so that we can unlock the recipe for that rocket thing. Or what, I don't know what it's called. There's this part that we need to make. And then also, what is I don't know what the name of this thing is. Ballistic warp drive. Just kidding. Oh, we have to make these. And those. Okay. Probably we should be focusing on this a little bit more. Oscillators plus singularity cells. Okay, we have a bunch of the nuclear pasta. There is a site for speedruns. There's a site for speedruns. Okay. Are we speedrunning or? When is Grok gonna ban Asmongold? Dude, why is, I don't understand. I was watching like YouTube something. Why is Asmongold talking with Elon Musk? Like, what in the Marvel Cinematic Universe is going on? What? Insane. Insanity. Alright, well, I gotta make this to make the other thing. We gotta make this to make the other thing. Probably these things we could automate over at the turbo factory, right? Because we have all that stuff over there already. He's accused of cheating at video games. Asmon wants viewers, so comments on it. Musk is a big baby, so he responds. He was playing a PoE 2 character he clearly didn't level, and people like Asmon are calling him out for lying. What? But like, you just who cares? You are the richest person on the entire fucking planet. In the history of all of humanity, you have accrued the most wealth. You have abused every system. You have taken advantage at every turn, and it has all come up daisies for you. You are living the chosen life. Why are you cheating at video games? If you are. And who cares? Who cares? Who gives a shit? Oh no, Elon Musk is cheating at video games. He's also meddling in elections across the globe. Dude. Why do we care if he cheats at PoE 2? He's a loser. Who cares? He's he's a loser. Wow, surprise. I didn't already know that. Thanks very much for that insightful information, Asmongold. Neat. Couldn't have figured that out without your 2 cents. Excellent. Who fucking cares, dude? Who cares? What's the point? What's the, you know? Great. We're making turbo motors. God damn. All the wrong people have all the money. It's insane. It's insane how that worked out. Crazy. Crit, what's up? Thanks for the 87-month resub. I appreciate that. Thank you for the 87 months. We're like all concerned about China meddling in our democracy with TikTok videos of people dancing. Meanwhile, the techno oligarch is already literally interfering with our elections, and we're just like, that's fine. Twitter's probably fine. We could keep that one. It's okay because an American person owns it. Just kidding. He's not American. Doesn't make sense. Why is this? Nothing makes sense? Okay, great. I'm not even talking to chat anymore at this point. I am just having a meltdown in my own brain, and you are here along for the ride. Okay. We're making thermal propulsion rockets. And I'm not a billionaire, so I have to make them myself. Modular engines are not... I think modular engines were maybe not making, or are they over here? What are these guys? Hello. Huh? No meltdown allowed? This is like a... What is it? Year 35 of just constant meltdown. It's like nuclear meltdown. It takes a really long time, you know? Did you know that Elon Musk cheats at video games? No. Cheats at everything else. Okay, so the modular engines, I think were maybe not I know, where are those? Maybe not mode. Modular engines. Oh, okay. So okay, brother. These we're gonna make at HQ because we need motors and rubber, and I think we have, and also the smart plating, and I think the smart plating is already being produced there and going nowhere, and this we have a ton of already going to that via the train. I think we were making motors, but I don't know if I'm still doing that because I moved some stuff around. So let's go check. Because we'll need that in order to make these guys. And I don't really feel like... I mean, at this point, I just am like, I could just... Technically, I could make some by hand, but we need 5 to make 2, so we need... I can't... My brain can't figure that out. 5 to make 2. Oh, wait. But this goes into that thing. That's not even the part that we need. That's just a part of a part. That's a part of a part of a part that we need. Wait. Because the engine goes in the thermal propulsion rocket, and then the thermal propulsion rocket goes into that thing. Right. Okay. First, let's build a tube. And when is the thing supposed to happen with TikTok? It's Sunday? The 19th, right? Yeah. So, what happens on the 19th then? If nothing, like, if no one does anything between now and then, does it just, like, you can't... Well, it would still work, but you can't, you wouldn't be able to download it anymore, I guess, or... And, like, make new accounts and stuff. They're shutting down the app. The app will no longer work? Oh, so like you'll open it and it'll just be blank or whatever? Oh, they're required to remove... Okay, so I thought it was going to be like, Flappy Bird, you know, where people were like selling their phones because they still had the game on it or something. Right? Biden said he won't enforce it, which I don't understand because weren't they the ones who, like, wanted to get rid of it? You know? And then who else? Mr. Beast was like, what if I buy it or something? Oh, hi, Lexi. TikTok is just shutting it down on their side when they remove it off the App Store. That's so weird. If you have TikTok downloaded, you can still use it. Right, so that, I guess we'll just kind of see, but... ByteDance is straight blocking it across the board. The goal of it is to have more an effect. Oh, yeah. So they're trying to, like, piss off the people in order to get the government to change their mind or something, I guess. It's so weird to single out a specific company versus trying to legislate data/privacy concerns. Well, that's what I was saying is, like, the party line has been that they're concerned about, like, China owning user data, right? But, like, Twitter is literally owned by a South African person, right? Who does he, I mean, I guess he has American citizenship. Can you have dual citizenship with, because some places you can have dual citizenship, right? But, like, and he actually is using it, like, he literally is using it to meddle in the elections. You look at it and you can see that that's what he is doing. It's not even it's not like it's a hidden thing that you would have trouble seeing that. It's right there in front of everybody's face. But that's okay. But TikTok has to go. Google could control my kids, but China? No. Foreign government? So I have plates here. But I don't think we're making the motors here anymore because I had been and then I stopped. And this is, I think, yeah, see, I had set this up because I was just dumping stuff in here to make these things. Which, I mean, like, technically we could do that. I only need a few hundred of these things, but it's just these engines that I don't have, more of. We have some of this stuff. Okay, well. So these things happen right in front of us and people do nothing. That's like, dude, everywhere I looked yesterday or the day before on Instagram and Twitter and whatever, it was like, Biden condemns oligarchy and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, who cares? Who gives a shit? Like, tell me when he's actually going to do something about it. What do I care if he's on his way out? He's like, by the way, guys, money's going to take over the government. Yeah, I fucking know. Like, whoa. Why is this trending? Like, who are you saying this for even? Like, just to feel better about yourself? I don't understand what the point of that was. I just don't get it. And everyone is like, oh, yes, bravo. Thank you. Thank you for saying that. What? You're part of the problem. It's like Elon Musk putting out a video and just being like, hey, guys, some people have too much money. Yeah, we know. What are you going to do about it? Nothing? Why don't shut the fuck up then? Don't talk to me. Don't talk to me until you're doing something about it. I am so tired of that. Like, who cares? It's just thoughts. Yeah, thoughts and prayers. Good luck, guys. Peace. I'm out of here. I did fuck all. Now, you guys, good luck. By the way, shit's gonna get real bad for you guys, not for me. I'm out of here. Thanks. Cool. It's just pointing out, like, how much worse things are gonna get for us as he's got his foot out the door. Oh, man. Sucks to be you losers. Dark Brandon out. Alright, so modular engine, smart plating, something. Rubber. Right, and that's what we've got here. And then the motors are not here. Modular frames. We're using these frames for anything? Because we could... We're not. We're not using them for anything. That's gonna go into this thing, though. Okay. Okay. So. Auto wire we have here. Circuit boards we also have here. That thing we have here and that thing. So we could make these. To make this thing. We need 2 for every one of these. And we need 1,000 of those. So 250 of these things. So like I could make these and then not use modular frames here anymore. Eats ice cream and walks out. Yeah, like Homer sanitation commissioner, the old commissioner comes back and is like, well, you're screwed. Yeah, that's what it feels like. It's like Biden condemns blah, blah, blah. Like, okay, cool. Why was that important enough that you needed to tell all of us? You're gonna do something about it? No? Great. What do I make in my factory? Many things. Many, many things to make other things. So I think like I said, I'm gonna make this so that we can make those things. Which, okay, so it's auto wire, circuit board, heavy modular frame, and computer. So we've got computers here. But they're going into the supercomputers, and the supercomputers are going... I think these are just going direct into storage because I'm pulling them out when I need them. So, let's see. What do you need for... Is it plastic that you're... What's the problem here? I'm not sure. It's just slow, I guess, right? Because it says 164. I just don't see plastic, so I was just keeping an eye. Because I think it's coming in off the long train. And it might just be... It might be too slow, or... I'm not sure. I mean, it's got a lot, like, stacked in here. I was just trying to see if I could make more computers to make the thing that I'm talking about, but... Okay, well, we need a manufacturer. Maybe what we can do is just, like, put it next to the other one, and then temporarily we can redirect things as needed. Because the computers are like this. We could do that. Okay. And then these modular frames are coming from the other factory. So that's what I'm thinking, is that we can use that to make those and then bring the motors over from that factory. Because I'm pretty sure we have motors over there too. Maybe we should double check before we start thinking we're going to be able to move stuff. Otherwise, we just need to make motors somewhere. Because I know I was making them at that building. But then I think I stopped because... I just wasn't using it for anything, and then I remade everything, and... We gotta put our tube back so we can go back faster. Could put it on the side. We should make it follow the... That would make me motion sick if we made it follow the curve. Okay, so the problem is that not all these factories have everything labeled like I did in the other ones. Probably not over here though, because this is where we're making the heavy modular frames. So over here is going to be mostly plates and stuff like that. A vomit comet. What a combination of words. Well, actually, I think I'm not making motors. I just realized that this is all like plates and just, yeah, plates, basically. Motors are, it's like rotors and stators, I think. So, yeah, rotors and stators. Okay, so we should have that stuff here. What is this? Quick wire, okay. So those are stored rotors. We don't have anything going into that. Because before we were making that stuff here. Okay, so then the stators, I believe, we've got above. Up there. Stators, here we go. Yeah. Okay, yeah, and these are backed up. So, oh. Okay, and then that's the mag field things. Great. This isn't working. Oops. Because I put it on center. There you go. This is backed up anyways, but I just was trying to figure out why that wasn't functioning. Alrighty. Let's see. And then this... What are you? Oh, that's... Versatile frameworks. Oh! Right, okay. That... is from the drone. And... you... What's the problem? I don't know if there's just not any things for it to pick up or what. I don't know. The drones need more... They need more explanation. I just, like, I don't... They... The information that you get from the menus is, like how we were saying, it says no drone, even though there is a drone. It's just at the other station and stuff like that. It's just a little bit confusing. Okay, well, we're making stators here, so that at least is good. We can combine those with rotors, which we have at least a big box of them stored on the first floor of this building. So... okay, the out is back here. We'll do... I'm gonna drop this down into... trying to figure out where the hell these belts are going. Where does this even come from? Oh, wait, we're not... I don't even think we're producing stators. They're just... Wait, what? Where are these guys going? Oh! Okay, so it comes from here, man. And then goes left and right. And then this is backed up, so then... Okay. Jesus. Yeah, overflow, right. Well, man, talk about spaghetti. Okay. Let's see. We've got space here. Let's do... So we need a assembler? We'll have one here. Start with 2. I just have so many, like, random boxes of crap everywhere that are just full of stuff. Okay, and then these are gonna go here. We finished watching the first season of Dune Prophecy last night. Man, that was a freaky show. It was good. It was just very freaky. That we need a splitter. Okay. And then now we get to watch either Severance or Silo. We haven't caught up with either of those yet. Severance, I think, just started like today though. Why does that look weird? Oh, it's because I was gonna do that. This is kind of a temporary thing. Yeah, I'm excited about Silo Season 2. I don't know, I haven't gotten there yet. Okay. Of course. Silo is it's based on a couple of books. It's basically like a post-apocalypse. It's similar to the conceptually to Fallout. It's like a big that's why it's called silo. It's like a big silo that people are having to live in because they can't go outside. And oh shoot, we're gonna have to do the splitter, which is not gonna work with this thing. Oh, see, that's the problem. That's why it's so hard for me to align these properly, because then now I've got to add that thing to it, and I don't think... Is that gonna work? Yeah, I guess if it... It'll work. And... Yeah, obviously, you know, I don't want to give too much away because... That's part of the fun of the show, I think. But that's the set anyways. The setting. Alright, we need you to make some motors. And is it like Fallout and that there are monsters on the surface? No, it's like poison gas or something. Like they don't really know. It's just it's like the outside is toxic air. So but it's like forbidden to go outside, so when the people are like, I want to go outside, and they're like, okay, well, you're gonna die. It's like a death sentence basically. So it's on Apple, yeah. Both Severance and Silo are on Apple. You watched the first season of Legion. I don't know what that is. What is Legion? I need to do... Let's see. We're making motors. Motors are for the modular engines. I actually didn't watch Cloverfield Lane, or whatever the one with John Goodman. I never watched that one, but I heard it was good. Yeah, okay, so motors plus rubber and then smart plating. It's a vast host, multitude, or number of people or things. Okay, great. Thanks. I didn't realize the D in DB stood for dictionary, but there you go. The more you know. Well... Okay, so let's do this. You're making motors. We are making motors somewhere. They're somewhere. Where are they? Control F, my life. Where are the motors being made? Oh wait, these are just empty boxes. Not empty boxes. Boxes of junk over there. Why are we making motors? Search my brain. Because they're going into this... They're going into the depot somewhere, right? Oh, I think we're making them for the turbo motors. It's just that I was trying to find a way to make... Because we have the other stuff here. Right, okay. It's... Yeah, they're in the production line for the turbo motors, which are, like, on the opposite side of where we are right now. Well, not the opposite side, but they're over there. Anyways, okay, so these we can put into storage for now, I think, and then we'll put it on the train. Either we'll put it on the train or I can just pull it in after, I don't know. But just so this doesn't get backed up, we'll do this. Because we need to do the other stuff first. We gotta do the adaptive control units first with those heavy modular frames because that's what we have the train set up to bring us right now. It's X-Men related stuff. Okay. Okay, so heavy modular frames. This is the automated wiring, which we're going to need for this machine. And then the rubber, I think we don't have a, like, we don't have a conveyor belt for it to come up here yet. Yeah. Okay. So that's gonna go to that. And heavy modular frame, and then circuit boards. And the circuit boards are over here. But, okay. So right now they're going to this belt only. And then overflow down. So we can have this go here and then put a splitter and have it join on this one over here. Or a merger, I guess. Well. Okay, like that. Circuit boards. Okay. We're missing a cat? Oh. What? What's it? I don't Yeah, he like sits by the door a lot. He does that a lot. Yeah, I don't know why he does that, but he does it a lot. Just searching for the cats. But we got one. Okay, circuit boards and heavy modular frames. Oh, wait. Oh, I put rubber. Whoops. I got confused. Too many things going on. Okay, the rubber is for something else. We need the heavy modular frames to go to this thing. Conveyor belt is too long. Still too long. God damn it. I don't understand why there needs to be a limit on the length of the conveyor belt lines. Okay, heavy modular frames. There you go. Alright. So I'm gonna also, while that starts producing those adaptive control units, because we need, what did we say? We need like 250 of them, I think. I'm gonna go ahead and disconnect it on this side because we have a bunch already in storage. And then once we're done with that, we're gonna have the motors go in there. We'll bring the motors over on the train. And then we'll use the motors to make the modular engines, which we need to make something else that I can't remember. So we need that plus the smart plating and the rubber, which is what I got confused by. But this we will stop. So here is where it's getting loaded onto the train. Gonna not do that anymore. It'll just go up to the drone. Okay. Alright, now you're making the motors. And we'll bring them up to the train. So let's just put a belt here. I think that's where it is. It's hard to tell. Oh, but that's low. Well. How do I want to do this? We have time to decide because we don't want to... I don't want to put the modular engine or the engines in there yet until we're finished with the frames so that the like storage doesn't get messed up. Okay, so it's coming from here. Yeah, I think we should just stay on that side. Okay, I'm gonna disconnect that for a second just because, like I said, I don't want to get both parts in there at the same time. Don't know if I want it. Yeah, I hate that, but I'm just gonna, like, whatever. Just because it's kind of a temporary solution. Okay, so our motors are ready to go. And... I guess we should put the tube on this side so that it's matching where the electricity is. What's up, Asilian? How are you today? Like the bendy design. Thank you. Yeah, we built that the last stream 2 days ago. I feel like that works out pretty well. It looks nice. I'm happy with that. I just need this tube so that I can get across this thing faster because it's kind of slow. So. Just trying to figure out how to make it not look too bad. It's my problem. The hyper tubes, they always look like kind of... I don't like the way they look. I feel like I avoid using them more often just because they have a weird design that I'm not a big fan of. Okay, so okay. So we're making our adaptive control units. Those are going to be made in our assembly director system. And with the supercomputers, we need how many of those? 250 because I need 1,000 of these. Okay. So this plus the supercomputers, but the issue is that we poached the computers to make that thing. And the supercomputers, I think we're just going into storage. So... yeah, we only have 192 in storage. How many more plates do we need to turn in? 1 billion? Okay. Okay. We need 250 supercomputers. We've got 210 apparently. Okay. Bye. I thought that bean was just moving really fast, but it's because he's hitching a ride. I thought train yards were supposed to have like some kind of... don't we have security or something? Somebody that yells at the beans not to hitch rides and stuff because it's dangerous? Aren't we supposed to have somebody in charge of that? Like the yard police or something? I forget what it's called. Okay, so this plus this. We could do that if we... I mean, it's just going to be slow. But we'll be able to fudge the numbers and stuff, I think, to make that work. So let's put a splitter here. And... oh, God. Do that. Okay, so computers going to both places. So you can make supercomputers, and then this plus this. In an assembler. Okay, so... oops. Pointing the wrong way. Okay, now you should be, overflow left, right output any going down. Oops. And it's those two things that are going to combine to make... okay, and that's the smart plating, so we're going to need that as well. Okay. All right, assembler. Oops. Assembler. This guy plus this guy. Okay. Okay. Next. Power. Okay, assembly director system. We need some 250 of those to get this. That's going to be trigons plus water plus that thing to make a biochemical sculptor. I feel like we're helping Ada make a body and like advanced brain things. It's like AI expansion things that I feel like we're handing over. I'm asking too many questions. There's just a lightning bolt just comes down from the sky. I need to be smoten so that I stop asking questions. All right, so that's let's turn in We don't have trigons going into storage, so we'll need to do that. And then the all-clad, I need another 5,000 of those. Or 4,000. And the plates, take as many as we can hold. Alright, so next thing is going to be the trigons. We got to get those going into some kind of storage, some dimensional depot, so that we can turn those in for our objectives. Alright, so... Oops. Trigons. I do really like how the map feels when... Oh no, I overshot. Sad. I do like how the map feels when you start to expand all of the... all of the, like, trains and drones, especially I think the trains, it's the most, because you see the, like, train cars driving around, you know? The drones, it's just like another kind of floaty thing in the sky that it's easy to ignore. But I feel like the trains, the fact that there's, like, a freight train just buzzing around, it's cool. Different intersections that you can use. Yeah, I haven't done a lot with like the pathing and stuff, but I think generally I just like for them to kind of go in a little loop, and I haven't messed too much with the added complexity of using different train signals and stuff, but maybe someday. Okay. Trigons. Let trigons be bygones. Triangles are coming from this thing and this thing as well. Oh, this one was making them off of the storage that we still had left over, right? Yeah, it's a bunch that's just sitting here. Okay, so you're making trigons, and then that's all going into this dude. This needs to be flushed probably, yep. I'm gonna assume that was the issue. This whole section, needs to be fixed. Generally, it's just probably not gonna be today, but... Alright, so trigons. We need you to go into a depot. Okay, there we go. Okay, so we have trigons going into storage here. We'll be able to... Let's go over to the aluminum and grab plates on our way back to the headquarters. Should just rebuild your entire factory on the bus thing. Yeah, we'll just do that real quick. Just very quickly. Rebuild everything. Okay, maybe we shouldn't take, take all? What's happening? This is also feeding the drone, so I don't want to take all of it if it needs to send some to the drone. My road is neat. Thanks. This road to nowhere. I feel like there's just so many little half-finished roads everywhere. I'm like, maybe I'll make a road. I make like they're like little desire paths more than roads, I think. And then like this isn't even finished. There's just walls that are completely busted. Alright, so we got the trigons going into storage. Let's go turn in all these plates we're holding. The trigons are going in, so we should be able to grab those for also to turn this in. Okay, yeah, see there's the 5,000 that we needed, so now we're just holding a bunch extra, so I'll dump those into... Just dump those in here, and let's grab regular plates. We still need a couple... 1,500-ish. Okay, now trigons. Yay! Last milestone. Take me with you.
After close scrutiny, 2 problems were identified in Mark V conveyor belts. The first was the belt part, so force fields have been implemented in the Mark VI instead, to maximize transfer speeds. The second problem is inefficient pioneers.
Wow.
But sadly, no remedy is available
You're
for this severe
inefficient.
impediment. Yet.
It hurts. Oh, I can see my house from here. Wow. Wait, we're still going up though. What if I just never respawn? This is my life now. Ground control to Major Tom. Oh wait, I think we're going back down? No. No, we're still just going further away. It's crazy how this is all just like completely barren. This is all very green over here. See, look, if we took this whole map, right? That's our entire map, which looks so small from up here. Oh, we're going back down now. Just, I need another one of those. Like, give me another one. That's the only part of the map you can actually go to. This island here, or I think it includes that. Yeah, it does include this. Oh, we're going down. I think we hit the outside wall. Like, none of this is actually accessible out here. It's just that. But that's what I'm saying is, like, I want more. Yeah, all that unused space. It's like I want another island with new things. I love this game so much that I'm greedy and I want more of it. Okay, so we turned in the final thing. Keep equipment. So, I'm pretty sure I had that set to keep everything. And at some point, it changed itself. Because now it deleted all the stuff that I was holding. But I'm pretty... Because the last time I died, I still had all my stuff. And this time, I don't have my stuff, so that's very weird. Because I didn't change... I mean, not to my knowledge did I change it. It's pretty bizarre. Well... I mean, mainly it was just the stuff I was... Oh, we don't have our hover pack anymore. When's the last autosave? Oh, yeah, that's a good call. I don't know if I... 14. So that's only like 10 minutes ago. Well, let's do it. Yeah, I don't know why I don't think I ever changed that unless maybe I misclicked it or something. I had it set to keep everything, I'm sure, because I have died before. That's why I did it, because I was like, well, I'll just go flying away. Okay, so it was here when we were on our way back, I suppose. Yeah, we were gonna go get aluminum to turn in. Huh. Or maybe a patch changed the setting or something. I'm not sure. It autosaved while we were in the air. Thank God it wasn't while I was carrying momentum still. Add a full-blown story, make new areas to industrialize. Who knows? Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure, like, what else, you know, I guess different materials to construct, different ores to mine, different recipes for different parts. I don't know. Okay, so we need 3,000. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And put me on an ice planet. Yeah, I mean, there's no shortage of types of resources that they could use, right? In terms of what we have access to on the periodic table of the elements. Considering also that they have their own kind of alloys that they've made. You could sell materials you make to other planets. That would be interesting. That's like Astroneer. Astroneer has that, like, you send stuff to the other planets in order to get, like, in exchange for stuff. But Astroneer is not quite the same level of automation and manufacturing on the scale. It's just more of a survival thing. Okay, let's go grab plates. One, 5. Oh, this was before we went to get those things set up, or... Yeah, it was. Okay. I guess it was on the other direction. We were on our way to get those set up. No, I overshot it again. The exact same. It's so hard to get that right because I'm trying not to, like, go too low. But then I go too high. Dang. They decided against adding anything to do with other planets. That's fine. I don't... Like I said, I enjoy this game so much that I just want there to be more of it for me to enjoy. So... I would be happy even if they took, like, the same size of this current map and just change the plants, you know, the terrain, the stuff like that. Change the ore locations and such. And then, you know, just minimal things. What is Satisfactory Plus? What is that? It's a mod overhaul. So, I'm playing vanilla right now. I haven't played modded Satisfactory at all. And I don't know, because I don't know that I'm gonna wanna, like, restart again on, I guess, on a, like, new save that would have mods, maybe? Don't know. It's not working because they haven't updated. Oh, okay. Well then, doesn't matter because it doesn't work, so. Oops, sorry. Okay, so, right, the Trigons, we had set these up to go into a thing. What's up, live PlayStation? How are you? Okay, overflow. Excellent. Okay, we set that up, so now we can go back, turn in the Trigons, and this time not stand on top of the thing. Oh, I guess we should also check that setting about keeping our inventory since we reset. Probably will want to turn that back on. Now it says keep everything even though we reloaded our save. Do the settings persist? But then why would it have reset? I must have misclicked it. That's the only thing I can think of. I don't know how else. Because I reloaded my save. It doesn't... I guess then it doesn't reload the gameplay settings. Because now it says keep everything. And when I died, it said keep equipment. So... Nova's on the Falcon, and Fromage isn't here, which means Timo is also here. Hi. Hi, are you annoying her? Well, don't. Hello. Well, little man. What's up? Excuse me. Seven more Trigons. Okay. Keep everything. I want to see if it does it, if it changes.
Milestone reached. After close scrutiny, 2 problems were identified.
Oh,
in
never mind.
Mark
It's just
5
gonna.
conveyor belts.
Oh wait, no, we're okay.
The first was the belt part, so force fields have been implemented in the Mark 6 instead to maximize transfer speeds. The second problem is inefficient pioneers, but sadly no remedy is available for this severe impediment. Yet.
Okay. Okay, this time I kept everything. Interesting. Yeah, I don't know. I must have misclicked it. It's the only thing I can think of. Or it doesn't reload your settings when you reload your save. Yeah, that's what I was wondering. I wonder if it was because I just didn't want to wait. I wonder if it's because I went completely out of the... But it's that it actually changed the name. Like, the toggle option was actually different, so... The hell is that? What the hell is that? Okay, so that means now we can make Mark 6 conveyor belts. They require fixite and time crystals. Okay, so or trigons and time crystals. Okay. And what else? Yeah, so the computers are going to be the choke point here. Do that because you need 4 and you need 5, so we need 9, and you're only making 5. Yeah. That'll use more of this stuff, but I think we're fine on circuit boards and cables. Well, let's check our circuit boards because that's not great. We need 25 per minute. How many are you making? 7.5 per minute? Okay, that's fine then. But the plastic is going to be an issue. Follow the line back far enough, there's going to be some problem. Now it's going to be the plastic. The plastic's going to be annoying to fix because it comes from over there. Okay, well, how are you doing on these? Getting through it. Okay. Seven of those. Like we said, we need, 250, so almost there. This is those things. Okay. We have 94 of the 250 that we need. Okay. And these go into... that, right? Trigons. Plus water. Trigons and water. I guess that's gonna be kind of a manual thing. We'll probably just put a... Jesus. Okay, get rid of all of that. So we need water and a blender. Um... Water plus blender plus fixite, which we're getting from the dimensional depot. So let's go over here. We'll put down a little water extractor. Oop, we can't fill those in. Just kidding. Production. Water extractor. See you later, Chronista. Have a good rest of your day. Alright, we gotta bring the water over from over there. So, let's do this. Oh, I thought I was building just the support. Okay. Let's see if that'll work. Okay, we need to get electricity out here. And this is going to be going into a blender. The moving bands on the pipes indicate the amount of fluid flowing. Yeah. I use the clean versions because I just think it looks nicer. Why do you have to stand in the exact place where I wanted to build this? How does that happen? Just in the one exact spot that I wanted to put that blender, he had to stand there. Just at that exact moment. Okay, blender. It's gonna be water. We'll put the trigons in by hand, and then also there's something else, whatever the third thing is that we've got to put in by hand. I think the assembly director system. So in that case, let's put this sideways so that we can attach some containers on the other side of it. But we need water, so we'll do at least this part. Bastard. Whatever. Oh, and then electricity out here somehow. Biochemical sculptor. Okay. That's on. This will probably need a pump because we went up like 12 meters, I think. Yeah. Let's just wait for it to start first. And then we'll do this. Yeah. Okay, so now let's put a pipeline pump. Oops. I didn't build it. That. There you go. There we go. And biochemical sculptors. Okay. We need 1,000 of those, so chop chop. Do that too. Well, we're making pretty good progress on a lot of these little things. It's all just that we're doing it by hand, so it's a little bit slow. But you know, we don't really need to automate all this, so I think it's fine. So now we're making those. We need to make the expansion thing, which that is for the other thing. Oh, we were waiting on the modular frames to get used up, so that we can bring the motors over. So we could move these just to have them not be in the way anymore. They're going into this one. This one. Modular frames are here. Okay. So we can put this over here. Okay, and this train is not bringing more of those in either. Because we disconnected it. So this is going to become motors instead. once that's done... Yeah, transparency in pipes always has issues. It reminds me of like the logistics pipes in Minecraft, you know. There's the see-through ones or like the crystal chest, you know. It looks cool, the idea of it being able to see the stuff in there. It sounds cool, but then performance-wise, bit of a mess. Bit of a mess. Alright, you're gonna start loading up motors next time. No, take me with you. Yes. Haha. Just trying to hitch a ride. Yeah, so transparency in pipes, it would be cool if it could work and everything. I think the performance impact wouldn't be worth it for me personally. Okay, now we have, that's rubber, but we need to combo that with other stuff. So let's change our to-do list because we are somewhat done with this part. The next thing is I think the expansion servers, which require thermal propulsion rockets, right, which is what we wanted to make. But first we need to make the modular engines. That's first on our to-do list then. This to make that. I really wish that this to-do list was actually useful for more than one item at a time, but maybe someday. But that day is not today. Okay. So this will be motors. Motors plus rubber, which is here, plus smart plating, which is here. Can expand the to-do list by dragging the little arrows. That's not why it's not useful for more than one item at a time. It's because it like mushes everything into one big list rather than separating things based on what they need to be or which thing needs to go where. That's the problem. Once you add more than one thing, you don't know which thing attributes to which other thing because it just all is, they make it in one big list for whatever reason. Well, we could put that over here. It's just, there's not a lot of space. It's just, that's where the rubber and the motors are. And the smart plating's over here. Okay, see there's plastic coming in off the train. It's just that I think we don't have quite enough plastic to support all the things that we're trying to make out of it. But for now, we'll just leave it. Let's focus on getting this one done. You... there. It's not even, it's 11:57. You've got a little bit of time to wait before you eat. So I'm guessing this goes down. Yeah, this is a merger. So instead of that going down to storage, it'll go here to be made into modular engines. Oh god, he's coming. He heard her get down, and now he's got to see what she's up to. So he's got to go over to her. Hi, Nova. Crazy cats. Okay, modular engines. What's next? $28. Okay. It's just asking for food. It's not time for either one of you.
Nice.
Rosin, thank you for the 90-month resub. Welcome back. Thank you for your continued support. Almost lunchtime. It is almost lunchtime, but it's not quite. They're just a little bit early. Hi, baby. Meanwhile, Nova just keeps... She's just attacking my side. Well, she's not attacking. She's asking very nicely. Yes. She just keeps, like, standing up and pawing at my arm. Okay, so we're making the modular engines.
Nice.
And then the modular engines go into the thermal propulsion rocket, and then the thermal propulsion rocket goes into the next thing, so. Hello. For that we need... Hey. Butters, thank you for the 99-month resub. Welcome back. Thank you so much for the 99 months. Almost triple digits. Next month is your month. So now for this one, we need modular engine, turbo motor. Okay, so these are the modular engines we need to get from here to the other place. Because all of this stuff is being made at the other... At the turbo factory. We only need 200 of these. Which means we only need half of this recipe. Right? So this is probably another thing that we could do by hand, technically. I just don't like... I wish that the Phase 5 things were more interesting. Or just like the objectives in general. Because it's like... I don't know, it feels... Doesn't it feel kind of lame that you get to this point where it's like... I have all these things that are the final things that I need to make, but it's just not worth it to spend time automating them in a nicer way. Like, it just feels like... I may as well just wait and just put the things in by hand. I don't know. That seems adequate. Yeah, it was my hard drives. Never automated a single project part, hand-fed every machine exactly what it needed. Well, see, that's what we're... I mean, that's kind of what I'm doing, right? Like, we're setting up very basic, you know, parts go here, make the thing kind of situation. But that's my point, is that it just feels kind of like... I don't know. It feels lame that it's like, here's the primary objective of what you're building, and we do all this cool automation and stuff, and then it just feels like, I mean, you're gonna just do it by hand anyway. So, because you only need a small number of them, so what's the point in spending all the time setting it up, automating it, when you may as well just do it by hand? I mean, you could do it faster, I guess, but it just feels like it's so much effort for something that you only need 200 of. And it feels like it's a waste of effort trying to automate a bunch of stuff for just something small like that. I don't know. I'm just not super impressed right now with, like... Now, we're just waiting for these machines to do stuff, I guess. I don't know. Okay, you don't have supercomputers because we had changed the computer stuff a little bit. You're idle because of, yeah, no computers. And you're idle because no plastic. You do big shit because you want to, not because you have to. I mean, kind of, not really. There are like parts where it's like, okay, I need to turn in 1,000 of this thing. I need to turn in 5,000 of this thing. So it does feel like it's more worth it to automate things for those purposes. But that's what I'm saying is like, the things that are the primary objectives are the things that don't feel like they need to be automated, as opposed to the other things which do feel like they need to be automated, which feels a little bit just, I don't know, it just seems weird to me to not have them have as much importance. And, I mean, like, I guess technically we could set up something that would automate them faster. But like, that's what I'm saying. Like, it just feels pointless. It just feels like a waste of, and I don't know how to fix that necessarily in terms of like, is it just that we need the numbers to be bigger, or is it that the parts need to be more interconnected in terms of the recipes, or I don't know. This stage you probably wouldn't need to. Yeah. So it's just like, I don't know, it's like there's some kind of disconnect in the progression of the game where you reach this. I mean, it wasn't even just this point. How many hours have I been playing this game? How many comments have we seen of people just being like, yeah, for the project parts you only need to, like, you just make them by hand. Even like phase 3 and stuff, we were already doing that. We were already saying like, yeah, you can just do it, like, just do it by hand. So I don't know, it's weird to me that that's the way this game is designed, is that all the project parts, even for the earlier phases, are the like one thing that doesn't need to be automated. So now I'm just kind of flying around because I'm like, well, I could make this stuff by hand to help go faster, but I could also just wait, I guess. I don't know. I don't know. I get like ADHD stun locked where now I'm like, I know that I have something to do in like 5 minutes. So for the next 4 minutes, I can't do anything else while I wait. Yeah, I don't know if it was like intentionally that's how they designed it. Let's find a uranium deposit for fun. That doesn't sound fun at all. You and I have different ideas of what sounds fun. I think. Plus now it's, you know, it's afternoon, so the harassment of the cats has... The harassment of the human by the cats has started. Which also makes it hard for me to feel like I'm gonna be able to get things done. I don't know what that is. It's like, when I have the cats around, like if Nova sits on my lap, my productivity goes downhill like crazy. I don't understand why, because it's not even like she's doing anything. But it's like I feel like I can't move. So then I feel like I can't get anything done. List unlock for an entire day if I have an appointment or... Yeah, exactly. You're like, okay, I've got something to do. I've got something at 1 o'clock. It's 10:30. God, 1 o'clock is going to come so soon. I don't have time to do anything until then. For everything else, you need as much as you can make because you never know what you'll need. But project parts have a specific and relatively small number as a goal, so it doesn't feel as urgent to automate. Yeah. At the same time, I think if the phase objectives, if they said like, you know, I needed 10,000 of a thing, I would be a little bit aghast at that as well. So I'm not sure what I don't know. I'm not sure what the solution is, I guess, to make that feel better without feeling like too much stuff. I know. What can you start in 3 hours? Nothing. Not even 3 hours. Look, your appointment's at 1. It's 10:30. You've only got 2.5 hours. And the half hour before is probably going to be getting ready to go and stuff like that. Right? Or if the appointment's at 1, you have to leave at 12:30, which means at 12 is when you really can't. Like, that's when you got to be close to ready to go. Right? So you really only have like 2 hours. 2 hours goes by so fast. You got to eat something before you go. That's going to take like 20-30 minutes. Clean up the kitchen a little bit. Yeah, I guess that's what it is. It's like they're not like the parts aren't used for anything, so you don't make them before you need to. So it feels like you're just making useless crap, I guess. I don't know. I think that's probably part of it, yeah. I was thinking that one of the things that probably would be good for us to do would be to look at our plastic and see if we can grab more plastic over here somehow. Really? You only have like an hour. Yeah, and what are you going to do in 45 minutes? What can I accomplish in 45 minutes? Probably not a lot, you know? And while we're deciding that, I got to figure out what I'm going to be able to fill half an hour with. And half an hour is really not a lot of time. Really not a lot of time. Usually make all your appointments in the morning to avoid having something to do in the afternoon. Yeah, what's really annoying is that Fromage's work is always usually in the morning, you know? And so I stream also in the morning. So when we have appointments, we usually make them at, you know, like 2-3 o'clock. But then if Fromage gets off work early, she'll be like, why did we make the appointment at 2 o'clock? And I'm like, because you were going to work, we thought. And now it's 12:30. You're done working. You just want to sit around for an hour and a half. We can't make the appointment earlier. It's too late now. So, gosh, always happens. But I do like having appointments in the morning as opposed to the afternoon because of that as well. Because then it's just much less to think about. Your day doesn't get cut in half by... Fromage's Lori, my partner that I live with. It's just that chat knows her more as Fromage, so I'm used to saying it. Alright, so these guys are using crude oil and giving us 80 plastic. That plastic is going to 2 places. First, it's going here to make cans for the turbo fuel, and then it's going to the train. Okay, so here is where we're poaching some of the plastic for a purpose other than plastic, which is posing a problem with our plastic production. Okay, so this is set to 96 because of the amount of fuel you're getting. Yeah, 96 in, 96 out. So our fuel is good. And you're making 20 or you need 20 canisters. So we're making exactly the number of canisters that we need for the exact amount of turbo fuel that we need. So it's like a domino effect of if I change one thing, I've got to think about how it's changing the other things as well. Well, I don't know. I don't like the idea of trying to fudge the numbers now that I've got it all balanced out. Because if I reduce the amount of cans it's making, we need to reduce the amount of fuel that it's making. Which I guess we could do. We could just underclock these things, because that's coming in from here, right? Yeah, so that doesn't... It's the output of these that I'm also concerned about. So we've got 120 going in here. Because if I use less than 120, that's okay, because the byproducts aren't going to get stuck in here anyways. They have somewhere to go. And okay, so we're going to underclock these so that we're producing less turbo fuel. Packaged turbo fuel, because see, like this, it's going down, but I have a hard time with the drones and the trains when we're talking about production numbers, because it feels like when hello, paint. It feels like for a conveyor belt, right? When you're taking an item, and this is part of, it's like kind of similar to the issue that I have with fluids in this game, where it's like a conveyor belt will take items a single direction, right? And if this is 25 things, it's going to take 25 things that direction. But when I use a drone or a train to take something somewhere, it feels like I'm putting 25 in the thing, and then it just goes into this like black box of nonsense, and I don't know what number it's getting on the other side. I don't know why. I don't know why this thing can, like, this stuff goes in the train. I don't know how many is it per minute? I don't know. Like, how many is the drone taking? How many is it dropping off? What is the rate? Yeah, there's like some kind of like, I don't know. I'm sure that there's a way to know that, but for some reason... Hey, what, just because you couldn't get my attention, you're going to start destroying my floor? And you pretend like you didn't do anything wrong. Excellent. So it's like I struggle to tell, is this good or you know. I don't know. Well, it's backed up now. The belt's backed up. This is gonna refill, and then it's gonna start sending stuff away. It was Nova. We even ate a little bit later today because we had that thing this morning, so... What's your dealio? Mao! Oh, Mao, it's only 12:18. Okay, so do I underclock these to start with? I suppose. I know that. Hi. Okay. Summoning Timo also. Sorry, I'm just giving treats to the cats. Oops. I'll feed you in a minute. Okay. Here you go. So I think I'm gonna underclock these ones so that we can underclock this and all of this collectively. So, you're doing 30. I don't want to cut it by a lot. Let's see. What's 80%? 24. Um, 78. Which means this can be reduced to 78 to match. So that'll use less plastic. And then this... 5 is 15.6. That is 15 times 4. 18. So 18. And then 15. Copy, paste, paste, and paste. Okay, so... Jesus Christ. What was that? Did he just fall? What was that? Are you good? What happened? Are you okay? Did he just fall down? Hang on. Wow, the harassment campaign going on right now is crazy, you guys. Timo's jumping off of stuff. Nova's here. I can't use my computer because the windows aren't. Replay. Today's the 17th. Oh. He tried to jump up and then fell. That's what happened. you pouting now because you fell and you're embarrassed? Hang on. He's just chilling because he fell down. That's why. Hang on. I'll show you the... it's hard for me to use my computer with Nova sitting where she is. Okay. Whoa, that's zoomed in. Hang on. Can't reset the transform? Why? Huh? You can only edit. You can't reset? But why? Reset? The fuck? Oh, I see why. Never mind, I figured it out. Okay. Sorry, it's just tough to do this with Nova here. Okay, watch my camera when I figure out how to resize it. There you go. Watch the background. The Falcon. That's what happened. Is the pattern on the wall wait, on the pattern on the wall? That thing? No, it's just decorative. It's just decorative. Nova, stop growling at me. Don't growl at me. I'm sick of your attitude. You're being really rude. I'm not even doing anything. There's no reason for you to growl at me. Yeah, he's started laying up there. It's really hard to keep him off of stuff once he realizes that Nova likes that area or whatever. He just becomes really difficult to to deal with because he just can't help himself. Okay, all my monitors just did something weird too, so now I don't know what's going on with my computer. Alright, I just wanted to see if these were going to be running a bit better. The line's not backed up with canisters, which seems good. The turbo fuel should be adequate to support these, but it feels like it's a little bit not. It could be just the... could just be the pipe layout having a little bit of difficulty. I don't know. Okay. So plastic. Okay. Well, that's backing up here, but I think it's backing up because that is being... see, yeah, this is empty. So I'm just trying to get a little bit more plastic in there. Is this a smart splitter or just a regular splitter? Oh my god. Okay, let's go back to the main base. He fell down, he got embarrassed, now he's just gonna stay there. Okay, so... Oh yeah, I wanted to go check out here. Yeah, I think part of it is the fact that you don't use these parts for anything, so it just feels... It feels like a waste of time to care about it out here. The trigons, we want to put a bunch in here if we can. There you go. I suppose that's what the converter would be for. If we wanted to put more trigons, you can use the converter, right? For, like, for example, we could turn iron into it. Let's see. Trigon. Yeah. But we would need that. Okay. Engines we want to send over or just take by hand, I'm not sure. Alright. Mami min. Tu fais câlin. Okay. Vespergraph, thank you so much for the sub. Welcome to the armory. Have some hamburgers. T'as faim? Oui, t'as faim. Okay, I'm gonna go feed the cats so that I stop getting harassed. Starts growling. Why are you growling? What are you growling for? They win. Well, it is 12:30 now, so it's fine. It's close enough in time. Okay, I will be back in just a couple minutes. I'm gonna go feed the cats, and I will return. I will be RB. Thanks for your patience.
I'm Commander Shepard, and Munition is my favorite streamer on the Citadel.
Alright. Kitty cat's got fed. Okay. Engines. See, that's what I'm saying. It's like, take the engines. We gotta make the thermal propulsion rockets. Like, do I want to set up a whole thing to take them from here to all the way over there? Yeah. Okay. Modular frames. We'll do production organization. Okay, so then this is going to be making those. So we need turbo motors. Motors. Nope, turbo motors, not regular ones. Turbo motors. Fused frames. And cooling systems. Okay, that'll make the thermal propulsion rockets. And those thermal propulsion rockets we will put into... I keep doing that. It's not what I want. What are we putting them into? Expansion something? AI expansion server? Yeah. Oh, no, not this. Those go into the warp drive, I guess. Yeah. Okay, so we need just those. We also need to make these. So these are going to be produced over probably at turbo. Unless, yeah, we need 10,000 of them. So we've got the oscillators, the crystal. No, that's not how you make it. We gotta make the, yeah, oscillators. No, crystals, this thing. So that's our next to do because we need 200, so we need 1,000 of them. I think, because it's 5 for each one. And the nuclear pasta is over there. The dark matter crystals are up there. We could bring them over on a drone pretty easily. Because the nuclear pasta is here. And full. So this whole thing is full of these things. So we can definitely use that. And then that goes into with concrete and iron plates. So we'll have to make iron plates and concrete. There's a ton of impure iron over here, right? Yeah, okay. So we can make all of that stuff right here pretty easily. Off of that pasta, and then we'll just drone the other things over so we can make these singularity cells. Okay. So we got something that's kind of simpler to automate here. Like I said, we'll set up these things to make iron plates for us. We don't have to necessarily use Mark III miners for that. Because we only need iron plates. So that's 60, 180. Oh, and there's more limestone over here. We could do it on this side because it's right there. Okay. Is it this guy to make the... Oh, we need to check the turbo motors because I don't think they're going into a dimensional depot. And that's why we're having trouble with them occasionally. I'm not sure. We'll go check. Let's go check. Lots of stuff over here kind of got disconnected or changed anyway. Okay, yeah, these are producing the turbo motors, but they're not going anywhere right now. It looks like they're just sitting in here. Okay, so we can reconnect that. May as well do this one because there's nothing in here. I think that's probably where it was going before, but yeah. we're using it for other stuff as well, so. Okay, turbo motors. In order to make these singularity cells, is it a manufacturer? Yes, okay, so we need manufacturers, not the quantum thing, at least. That's nice. What's up, Jackbox? How are you today? We're going to be automating singularity cells here in a second. I know we need to process all this iron still, but I want to check what the recipe looks like. 200 concrete. 100 plates per minute. Okay, so we've got 60. We've got 180, unless we upgrade these. 180 ore. We're good. We're just like kind of in that point where a lot of this stuff can be done, like all the project parts, you know, we're kind of putting them in by hand. And so it feels like I'm not really sure what to do 100% all the time. But for now, like I said, we're going to start working on automating the singularity cells. So you're going to make iron ingots, 30... 60. If we do that, then we only need 3 of these. That'll produce 180 plates a minute, but I think this thing... Oh, no, this wanted 200 concrete. 100 plates a minute is fine. Unless we want to make this faster. 10 per minute seems pretty good, though. Off of 1 nuclear pasta. Okay. Well, why don't we say we double it? We want 200 total. So 400 concrete, 200 iron. We have 180 right now. So if we did that, and we do 45. Doesn't go up to 50 because it starts at 30. 45. Okay. 200 iron ore. Oh, wait. We gotta check if it's... I don't know if the plates are a 1-to-1, actually. That is what we need to check, not the other thing. So I'm gonna go there, and then we'll do... Okay, so plates are 30 to 20. Oh, yeah. Okay. 3 to 2. 20. So that would be... We'd have to double all of these. Or just make more. 20, 40, 60, 80. So we need 10 of these total. Which means I need actually 300, not whatever I had done. So... $60. 240. 2, 3, 4, 5. 300. Oh no. 300 divided by 10. That'll give us 200 plates a minute. And you... normal. Oh, we're gonna need a lot of that. Okay. What did we say? We need 400 a minute, so... I think there was another limestone right there, yeah. Okay. Alright, let's get this part started. Yeah, what's really fun about this game and what I hope that you will be able to experience is just the fact that like you can do so many different things and so many different methods for designing factories and stuff like that. There's just you have a lot of creative freedom in this game, which is nice. So let's say splitters. These are smart splitters. And here we'll put mergers. I need a conveyor merger. Do this. I think it's only 60 or something. Okay, those are powered. Alright, now another merge. Other way, I think. Yeah. What's up, neat one? Now, another power line. Torturing yourself in Tarkov. Missed a connection between the mergers. Yes, I did. Thank you. Thank you, Silver. Torturing yourself in Tarkov. How is Tarkov? Ace Meds, thank you for the 109-month resub. Not sure if I read that one already, but thank you so much for your continued support. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Normally, I am, like, pretty good at sleeping. Like, I don't have trouble sleeping, but the past week or so, it's been pretty bad. I don't know why. I'm, like, having a lot of trouble. Like, normally, I don't wake up at all in the middle of the night, and the past couple of nights, I keep waking up, and then I'll wake up, and I'm just wide awake, and I can't go back to sleep for, like, 2 hours. I don't know what's going on with my sleeping. It's still Tarkov. Yeah. I kept hearing about, like, people were just saying that it was not a good wipe. Like, even Pestily was just like, this is terrible. So, that sucks. Some worry or whatever that keeps you awake. I would say that there's probably nothing specific, but I guess it's just my subconscious that's, like, worrying about everything. That's the issue. Alright, so this will do 120 limestone a minute. 45 turns into 15. We want 400. That's 26 machines running at... They need 1,200. That seems like a lot. I'm not sure we have that much limestone. Unless I did my math wrong, but that seems crazy. It's just because it takes 45 to turn it into 15. That's the issue. We have, oh, wet concrete is the one, but I don't have that. Also, the water is too far away, I think. Because it's down the cliff. Okay. Well, let's see. We've got one here and one here. That gives us how much? 240, 480, 480. It's 10. Yeah, that's true. There's a lot going on. Lot to be worried about. Even if you don't think so. Your brain reminds you. No, I meant because the water is down there and that's not like part of the accessible part of the map, you know. I mean, I could always just do... We don't have to do... I was doubling it, the recipe, but we don't have to do that. I was just like overdoing it. Okay, so I think I'm gonna put these in line with this so it doesn't feel too messy in here. Oops, not wire. All right, that's going to start bringing in concrete. So that's 480 concrete. What did we say? Divided by 45, so that's 10.6. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9 and 10. Forbidden water. Forbidden juice. I don't know, that sounds gross, never mind. I take it back. Okay. I'll be right back. I have to go grab a tissue. BRB. Gotta check. Every time there is a helicopter, I'm like, what are you helicoptering over? Should I be concerned? No, nothing. Oh, that's not a helicopter. It's just a plane doing donuts above my house or something. What the hell are you doing? We have a lot of, in LA and like the surrounding area, there's just always like little planes or something, and they just do little circles. I don't know what they're doing. Rich people activities, I guess. Okay, so We're gonna merge all of our iron lines. That's step 1. And we're just gonna need a lot more concrete if I want to do the numbers that I was setting it up for. I'm not sure that I want to or not. Oh, okay, well, that'll work. Because let's say, for example, if we get these each running at 30, like let's say we double them, right? 30 a minute times 10 is only 300. We need each of them to be doing 40 unless we make more machines. But if we are doing 10 machines at 40 a minute, yeah, so we need 1800 in production, which we're never going to get out of just these two, right? So, other than using like sloops. Oh wait, this one's not actually, this one's only, yeah, this one's impure too. Okay. You know what? Fuck it. Let's just do probably the one machine and then, I don't know, I'm trying to make more than we probably need. It's that, and then we need the drone from over there, and let's see. And then the nuclear pasta, right? Okay, so 200 a minute. Sorry, 100 a minute for iron plates. So we only need 5 of these machines, right? Which means we need 150, so... Okay. Alright, so that's down now, and you're making concrete. We need 200 concrete. We've got 10 machines at 15. So, we need you to be 20. Oh, not 2. 20. 20. Six remaining, I guess, right? It's 170. Well, whatever. Oh, okay. Iron plates and concrete. And then the singularity cells are over here. So let's see. Do I want to put it right here, or we can move it over closer to this thing? We'll have the drone. The drone can get power up there. Sorry, can get fuel. And then could bring it just over here where we are right now instead of up there. So these are our singularity cells. Just thinking that we could have the drone land over here closer to where it actually needs to go instead of putting it over near the other drones.
Nice.
What's up, Highland? Thank you for the 10-month resub. Welcome back. Thank you for your continued support. Hello. Hello. Show what? Yeah. Look at those big paws. Oh, yeah. He's got just mitts. He's wearing baseball gloves. Big cat. He's gonna be a big cat. Maybe. We'll see. I don't know. I feel like he's still... It's weird because it's like you can't tell when they're growing. You know, it's like you see them every day. So you're just like, I don't know. He looks the same size as he was before. And then I see him next to Nova and I'm like, oh, you are larger than you were. You are larger than you were before. How did that happen? That's 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Good. So here's our other drones. The fuel up there should power this. This is the input. So we can have, like I said, the drone doesn't necessarily need to arrive here. We could move it over here and have it closer to where it's going because, those dark crystal things are they're coming straight here, so just put them over here. Drone port. Like here, you know? Missing materials, though. Heavy modular frames. We might not be loading the heavy modular frames into storage anymore now that we kind of moved things around a little bit. Alright, so you're going to be bringing in the crystals from over there. So you'll need to be able to drop the pieces down. It's actually the agile movement with a rocket-fueled backpack not getting anywhere is annoying. Yeah, having to build, like, bridges and stuff and ladders and all to try and get from point A to point B. Yeah, that's gonna suck. I know sometime I will start a new game, and that'll mean not having access to those things. Then I'm gonna miss the Dimensional Depot for sure, but I think also I'm gonna miss the yeah, the ability to just move around with more freedom for sure. Okay, and now this is gonna go there, and you are gonna go there. Okay, now we gotta set up the drone to bring the crystals over. Speed ran getting the Blade Runners, definitely missing the jetpack. Yeah, I think that having not played a lot of the game before, I feel like I didn't really know what to prioritize, but now looking back on it, it's like much easier to be like, oh yeah, you definitely want to prioritize like movement stuff for sure. So this will be the dark crystals. We'll load them up over at Diamond. Oh, that's not how we're doing that. Loading at diamonds, and then... Sorry, this is turbo that we're at. Unloading at turbo from diamonds. I feel like I should do it that way, but I don't want to change all the other ones because there's not a easy way to do that. So, fuel, you don't need to be set to unload, load, whatever. Okay. And so let's fly up there. Half the fun's looking back, realizing you're so much better now. Yeah, but just having the knowledge of what to prioritize is definitely part of what's going to make it a lot more smooth of a start as compared to starting with nothing and trying to figure it out. All right, so let's see. Crystals are coming in from there, so we can easily pop another drone port over here. Because I remember how many times when chat was like, you should research this, you should research that. And I'm like, I don't know what I should research because it all seems equally important. But it's not all equally important. Alright, so here is the loading, and you're going to get fuel from this line that we've already got set up here. This is very convenient. And 9. Perfect. Check that out. Okay. So here we can do a splitter. It is just too close to the curve for that to work properly. We can do this though. Let's just extend the curve out a bit. Oh, I think this is backward. Oh, I can't. Okay, these things get fucked up. The, like, conveyor belt directions get confusing. Let's do it this way. See you later, see what? There we go. Alright, so crystals. There we go, and now you need a drone. And that should be all good once we do this. Yep. Okay. So now we're getting crystals and going to that thing. That should be all we need then to get those singularity cells cooking. What's up, Alex? Oh, where are we going? Why'd you go down first? Dummy. The drone went, it went down there to go over there. How rude. It's like, yeah, you want a free ride? Not today. Fine, I guess I'll just walk, hop, skip, jump, fly, whatever my jetpack lets me do. They always fly 30 meters over the ground. Yeah. Their pathing is a bit strange. Sometimes it feels like it would make more sense to me for them to go more direct, but they take a very non-direct path whenever they go anywhere. We're kind of working on everything, a little bit of everything right now. I was trying to get the... Oh, this doesn't have power, so it's just circling. That's funny. There you go. Sorry about that. Now you can land. So yeah, we're working on just a little bit of everything now. This guy is going to be making the singularity cells, and those go into one of the project parts. So we just had to get that running, and like that, like I said, that requires the drones to bring the crystals over. Okay, it's unloading them now. And this guy... Dark matter crystal. Okay. This now we'll set to go into a depot so that we can get it from wherever. A creature's in the way. Of course. Why wouldn't there be a creature in the way? Okay. Let's do that. So the singularity cells go into, I think, the warp drives? Yeah, that plus the thermal propulsion rocket plus the oscillators, which is a bunch of stuff. That'll start working on that. How far does that go? 11... 19. Why 19? I probably didn't count and it was just 17. Yeah, it's 19. I probably didn't count it and I just did it based on this stuff, so. What's up, Shiver? It's going pretty well. I'm probably pretty close to done here for... I don't stream for a super long time besides... I usually go for about like 4 or 5 hours. I've been having like... I don't know what it is about streaming recently, that maybe it's just because I'm getting older and my body likes to make fun of me. But I have been getting really bad back pain also when I do stream. So then like the other days I've just been stretching a ton. I'm just falling apart, I think, is the end. You know, that's the long and short of it. I turned 35 this year, so basically geriatric, according to the laws of the internet. Does that mean I get senior citizen discounts, though? Because I feel like they get a lot of discounts. And that I could get behind. That I could definitely get behind. Yeah, I was plugging in a cable I had to lay down to get my arm like underneath the server rack to plug in a cable. And when I stood up, it took me 2 to 3 business days to get up because I was like, I had to like roll on my side. I was just like, damn. All I did was lay down and like reach underneath something, and that's how much pain you're going to be in just from that. No wonder senior citizens can be so grumpy. Life alert moment. No. It's the problem with having cats too, is like, I know they wouldn't try and save me. I would be like laying on the ground, paralyzed, unable to move, needing help from a doctor, and the cats would just like lay on me. They would just lay on my legs or something and be like, this is cozy. Oh, you're dying? Well, that's too bad. So let's see. We got that done. I did that. Okay, yeah, I was going to go up here to go back. Is that a old wives' tale, or is that a real thing? Because I said that to Fromage. I was like, I think that our cats would eat us if we died, right? And she was like, no, they don't do that. And I'm like, I'm pretty sure they do, but I think I got that information from the internet, which is not trustworthy. And also from like CSI, right? Oh my God. Okay, I grew up watching CSI Las Vegas. Was like, I watched that show all the time, right? And I was watching the end of Desperate Housewives with Fromage recently. That show is terrible. It's like it's like good but terrible, right? And they made so many mistakes. They're like trying to cover up a murder and stuff. And I'm just like, you guys are such idiots. The whole time I'm like, didn't you guys watch CSI? Come on. Don't you know? This is obvious. And then I realized, I was like, maybe I just watched too much CSI as a child, and that's not like a normal... It's not normal for me to understand exactly how the investigative process works when there's a murder. But Eva Longoria, though. Yeah, it's just that she's so fun. She's actually funny in that show. But some of the other characters, oh my God, they're just mind-numbingly stupid. The internet says cats won't eat their own humans. Where did you find this information? Catowners.com? It's like, my cats would never eat me. I'm sure. A cat definitely wrote that. They won't eat their own humans. Don't worry. Nothing to be afraid of. They can definitely be trusted. No worries. A cat behavior expert? Okay, right there. That's like saying you're a time machine engineer, okay? It's an oxymoron. You can't be a cat behavior expert. I don't believe that. How do you become an expert in the behavior of a creature who doesn't even understand its own behavior? Like, I'm pretty convinced a good 80% of the time Timo has no idea why he does what he does. He just does it, right? So how are you supposed to be an expert on that? Like by being a cat. Oh my gosh, that's the smoking gun. It was a cat who wrote that. They were like, I'm a cat behavior expert. I'm just gonna omit the fact that I'm a cat, which is why I'm a behavior expert. Am I shit talking him? Why are you here? I hear you talking to people. Go talk to people. What am I? What is this? Or to defend them? I was just saying how I don't think Timo really knows what he's doing most of the time, which I think is fair because I feel like he just does things without really thinking about it. He's not really like a think first and then act later kind of cat, or like, you know, think first kind of cat. He's just like a... I mean, he tried to jump on the Falcon and fell down earlier. I'll have to show you the video. So that was... I don't know if he's... I don't know if he knows what's going on. He's a little goofy goober. Oh, let's check the stuff up here. With a cat that growls when not fed right on time. She growls when you touch her. She growls when you are near her. She growls when you don't touch her. She growls when you pick her up. She growls when you put her down. She growls when she's not fed on time. She growls if she's already eating. She growls when you want to give her a treat and someone is nearby. She just... she just growls at everything. This is why Timo's so confused. He doesn't understand what's going on because how can he understand? How could he? It's all so confusing. The modular engines, we're just waiting for this thing. We're good on resources, though. We could... We'd have to move stuff around to set up a second one. Siren Kate, thanks for the 35-month resub. That was today, yes. That was... I'm wearing the same clothing. I know I wear the same clothes every day, but... that was earlier while you were gone. He tried to jump up there. He fell down, and then he just laid there and was just, like, chilling. I don't really know what he was doing. So I was thinking if I wanted to make a second one of these. We don't have to make a second one. If we use these, it'll use the resources without us needing to put another machine down. Because this is all backed up now. So that's making 2 a minute. And you're going to use 4 a minute. So we've got plenty of smart plating, like way plenty. And the rubber and the motors we were also kind of in excess, so. Well, the summer sloops, we only have a few of... I mean, I only have 2 now, right? So, like, I put them where I can, but... Like, here I don't want necessarily to be producing extra of this. We want to be using more of the incoming resources. So... laid there for a good half hour. He had to recover from his failed jump attempt. These guys. Oh, we should go check that one too. Because I just have to remember that we've got to go check the things, the machines, because we're putting stuff in manually. So for this, for example, make sure that we've got something we're missing here. We have the assembly director systems.
Nice.
I've got more there. This is, what's the other ingredient? Fixite. Okay. Trigons. So that can continue making these, and then these we can throw into the space elevator. Trina Dog, thank you for the 85-month resub. I appreciate that. Thank you so much for the 85 months. Thank you for your continued support. Biochemical Sculptors. Hey, we're making progress. It's slow progress, but it's still progress. Probably... Yeah, I mean, we're not really that far away from being finished. It's mostly just waiting for stuff to go, since I don't want to automate all of it. We're just kind of waiting for the machines to produce what we want, so I'm just kind of waiting, and they're all pretty slow productions, you know. It's only a couple per minute. 16%. Hi Nova, she's back. Hello. And other than that, let's see. The warp drive we're making good progress on. We've got to get these singularity cells cooking first. And then these, so like for example, this thing we only need 200 of them. So I can grab a pocket full of these and these and these and just shove them into a manufacturer because we only need 200. And if we use the sloops, we only need 100 of them, so that shouldn't be too difficult, theoretically, because we've got this other stuff being manufactured mostly. And then the expansion server is the only other thing. Man, if I could just hit all the wrong keys. I can't get out of the photo mode. There we go. Came a long way since then. This one is going to be a little bit weird because we need these, which are here, and then those, which are far. And it has a byproduct, so... Okay. But we can get the warp drives and the other thing at least. And you're... oh. Yeah, it's just I would need more of like all of this stuff in order to do more. Oh yeah, also the plastic. I don't know if we're going to be able to notice a big difference in the... See, it says 93 items per minute, so... But it's dependent upon there actually being items in there, I think. I don't know. It's so bizarre. Because I think right now the big problem we're having is plastic because, yeah, circuit boards. Because the plastic needs to go into the circuit boards too. And we don't have plastic getting here. Yeah. So that's the issue we're having with these. I don't know how to fix that because that's the plastic that's coming in from there. And there's only so much I can do about that. Besides getting more plastic somewhere else or... I don't know. Circuit boards we have a different recipe for as well, but that requires silica, and we don't have silica anywhere nearby. So it's not really a helpful alternative. I think we would just have to get more plastic, which requires oil. And that's... there's not oil nearby besides the oil that we're already using. Oh, but... I remember now, there's more oil over here that we're not actually using. There's like an oil... I'm pretty sure that there's still... We'll go double check, but I'm pretty sure that there's still at least 1 or 2 things over there for crude oil that I didn't hook up yet because I just... like, we had so much electricity that I was like, I don't need more power. And we don't need more power, but we need more plastic. So, let's go check that. Yeah, see? This whole thing we're not using. I started using that one, which I hadn't originally been using. And we've got one out there, too. So we've got this plus that. Okay, so we could use these for more power and more... I mean, mostly more plastic is the goal. And... that we can load onto this train because this train is already taking the plastic where we want it. Okay. There you go. We'll just have to figure out the math on which thing is going to go where. Because, let's see, this is... creatures in the way. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I just want to see 60. Okay. So each of these should be 60. No, that one's normal and this one's not. Okay, so 60, 30, 60, 240, 270, 330, I think. What about the train? Hey. You're back? Hey. Girl. She's like, it's time. Where's my snacks? Hi. She's so funny. How far along am I in the research? Pretty far. I've done most of it. I think I've done most of the ones that I actually care about. The rest of them I'm kind of meh about, so I don't bother. Oh, I thought I had a research thing here. Yeah, so we've got all these completed. Sulfur, I'm missing these, which I just didn't seem, I don't know, I didn't really care about them. Caterium, programmable splitters, the only thing I'm missing. And then this, I don't know what the hell that is, but I don't have the singularity things, so we're working on that. So it's like I pretty much did as much as I wanted to, and the rest of it we'll just ignore for now. Been thinking that I kind of want to move this train thing or make it like a little bit different, but I don't think I'm gonna do that right now. It's just that, yeah, the radar towers are dope. That's one of the things that I think I would prioritize on a replay. I didn't realize like how useful they were because I'd never played with them before, so. All right, let's edit our to-do list. We need to do more plastic. We have 330 oil, right? We need to, I want to move the train a little bit, but I don't know if I'm going to do that now or later. More plastic. Circuit boards, because that leads into all the computers and other stuff that we're making. The rest of it is just we gotta put things together, so. Okay. Yeah, because like this plastic just never fills up. We just don't have enough to, the more things that we've added to the production line on that, it's just, it keeps taking more and more of the plastic away, so. All right, it is my regular stopping time, so I'm gonna stop before I get into the next thing, because I can feel that I'm like, if I start something else, it's gonna take me longer than just a couple of minutes, because there's so much to do. I just kind of was thinking about moving the train out a little bit more so that it's not so close to all this stuff, especially if we're going to add more things to make plastic. I don't know where exactly I'm going to do that. I could do it over the water, I guess. I don't really know. It is time. Nova, are you excited? It's time. Yum, 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 yum. I'm gonna eat them. Since you don't want them. Yum. 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 She's so gentle. You're so gentle. Good girl. Oh, that's so much drool. That was a lot of drool on my mouse pad. Thank you. Now I gotta clean that. Excellent. She used to try and eat our fingers at the same time. Thankfully, she doesn't do that anymore. Okay, I'm not planning on streaming tomorrow, but Sunday I think we should be good to go. So... Sorry, I need to reach the mouse over there. She doesn't like that. I hope you all have a really good Saturday, and then I will see you on Sunday. Hope your weekend starts off good. Do something fun. Take good care of yourselves, and I will see you on Sunday. Have a good night. I'm gonna get Stream Elements working over tomorrow and stuff too, so that I can not have YouTube be broken all the time. Apparently, I don't know what's wrong with it. So I will see you all on Sunday. Have a good night.